Hey guys, ever had your favorite sneakers fall apart at the sole? Super annoying, right? Do you usually try to fix them yourself or just give up and take them to a shop? Well, don't toss them out just yet. Today I'm going to show you a quick and easy way to glue the soles back on. Strong, clean, it actually lasts. With just a few simple tools, we'll bring those kicks back to life like nothing ever happened. So grab your glue, hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell, because we're about to save some sneakers. Let's go. This shoe's glue got damaged from water and long-term use, so it's totally normal that the sole came off, but don't worry. When it comes to your favorite shoes, I don't recommend using super glue like 502. Sure, it sticks fast, but it's not made for shoes. Over time, it can become brittle, crack, and actually make things worse. Not to mention, it can leave behind ugly white marks and damage the material, especially if you're working with leather or fabric. So if you really care about your kicks, let's do it the right way with the proper glue. Strong, flexible, and clean. Before we glue anything, we need to remove all the old glue completely. Use some sandpaper to gently rub off any leftover glue. Why? Because if you try to stick new glue on top of the old, it just won't hold well. The bond will be weak, uneven, and your shoe might come apart again. All the excess glue and roughen it up a bit. This helps the new glue stick better and gives you a cleaner, stronger bond. Alright, now we're getting the fun part. Making our own glue to fix the shoes. Yep, you heard that right. We're not just grabbing any store-bought stuff. We're going to mix up a strong, flexible adhesive that works perfectly for sneakers. And the secret ingredient? Baking soda. Yup, this humble kitchen staple is going to help us create a super strong adhesive. Next up, gasoline. We're using a bit of gasoline, not for fuel, but as a key ingredient to make our glue workable. And last but not least, foam. Regular packing foam, the kind you usually toss away, is actually the final ingredient in our super glue mix. When you dissolve foam into gasoline, it turns into a thick, sticky, rubber-like substance, perfect for bonding shoe soles. Now it's time to prep the foam. I'm going to cut it into small pieces. The smaller, the better. This helps it dissolve faster and mix more evenly with the gasoline. Just take your time and slice it up into little chunks. Once we got enough, we'll drop them into the gasoline bit by bit and watch the magic happen. You'll see it start to melt and turn into a thick, sticky glue right before your eyes. Super satisfying. Use a wooden stick or an old spoon to gently stir the mixture. Keep adding foam until the gasoline thickens into a sticky, stretchy glue. Kind of like melted cheese. This part takes a bit of patience, but it's totally worth it. You're aiming for a texture that's thick but still spreadable. Not too runny, not too lumpy. Once the foam is fully dissolved and we got a nice thick glue, it's time for the final touch, baking soda. I'm adding just 1 spoonful into the mix. This little bit of powder is going to boost the strength of our glue like crazy. It helps the mixture set faster and makes the bond even tougher. Perfect for something that takes as much stress as a shoe sole. Give a good stir to blend everything together. And just like that, our homemade super glue is ready to go. Alright, now that our homemade glue is ready, it's time to bring this shoe back to life. Using a small brush or a stick, I'll apply a generous layer of glue to both the sole and the bottom of the shoe. Make sure you coat the entire surface evenly, especially around the edges, where shoes tend to peel the most. Once both sides are covered, I'll wait about 1 to 2 minutes for glue to become tacky. That's the sweet spot for bonding. Now, I'll press the sole and upper together firmly. Really squeeze it in from toe to heel. You can use clamps, rubber bands, or even just wrap it tight with some string or tape to keep pressure on while it cures. Let it sit like this for at least 12 to 24 hours for the best results. By the way, I also tested this glue on wood, and let me tell you, it's seriously strong. I use it to bond 2 wooden pieces together. just like you would with regular glue. And after dried completely, the joint was rock solid. After 24 hours, it felt almost like epoxy, hard, durable, and no flex at all. I even tried prying apart, and it would crack before the glue did. This stuff doesn't just stick, it fuses. So if you're into DIY woodworking or small repairs, this homemade glue can definitely hold its own. Just remember, give it enough time to fully cure and you're golden. Don't rush this part. The longer it cures, the stronger the bond. And there you go. From a broken, floppy sole to a solid, clean, and ready-to-wear sneaker. All done with DIY materials and a bit of patience. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you won't miss any of my future DIY hacks. Got an old pair of shoes lying around? Try this method and bring them back to life. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.